right, guess what we did on this horribly rainy day in January in Wisconsin? We traded a mini excavator for a ditch witch. This thing is huge. We just drove like 15 miles an hour all the way home with it. We'll show you more when it's daylight out. Right now we're going inside because we're soaked. All right, so here we are. We got the ditch witch. It's daytime now. Sat for 2 days because I didn't want to take it off in the dark. I've never been on this thing yet. I've only seen it in the daylight for about 1 minute. We're gonna see if we can start this and get it off the trailer. It was super sketchy when the guy put it on the trailer. Thankfully he put it on. Came up the ramps and the rear end lifted in the air. Yeah, we don't want anything of that happening. We should be fine. We're going down. Let's see what happens. This thing's scary. Oh, cold. There's the brakes that don't work, I think.
Yeah.
Those are useless. Key's frozen.
Oh, that sucks.
All right, well, since it rained and now it's super cold, the ignition's frozen. Key doesn't turn. Here we go. It's definitely a cold start.
Is there a choke?
Nope, it's diesel. Go through the gears here before we let it run. Try again. Come on.
What was that?
Sorry. Should probably check the battery connections. Oh, I see some smoking happening under here. Maybe our terminals need to be wiggled.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I think they're under this panel here. Yeah. That negative battery cable's pretty crappy. All right. Maybe. Alright, we made it down. It wasn't nearly as scary as I was making it out to be. There it is. Got to work on the battery terminals. That negative was like falling out of the clamp. 3-cylinder Dukes diesel. Air cooled. Ditch Witch 5010. Yeah, the thing's going to be cool. Alright, we'll show some more once we get the trailer moved and everything like that. Alright, we got the trailer moved around. We're going to try the Ditch Witch again. Hopefully it starts this time. Found we had some bad battery terminals. We didn't fix them yet. It's only been a couple minutes. We're going to try starting this up again. Alright. Alright, we tried just using the blade, see if the blade would bust the ice, but it's too thick. I have no idea how to use this thing. I've not been up there before, but we're going to try and find out. I'm way up here. Get those up. Yep, there we are. There's no throttle control.
Oh.
At least I don't see one yet. Gonna crank it up a little. which is the better way to get on and off.
Huh.
This way has all those controls in the way when I try to go the other way. There it is. Jordan?
Yep.
All right, there it is. It's going to need a little bit of work, but honestly, not a lot of work. It's got some leaks, but most old equipment has leaks. We weren't able to bust the ice. Could be inexperience. It is like 3 inches of ice too. I think we do need to rev it up a little higher when we're using it. But when we're getting used to it, not a bad thing to start slow. So I think this is going to be great. It's going to be very useful here. We'll just have to go through it all, make sure, find out what problems it does have. But this was traded for a mini excavator. Just think about that. All right, let's go pull out a mini excavator and put it next to it. Then you can really see what we're talking about. All right, so here we are talking about the ditch witch and excavators. So guess what? The guy we traded the ditch witch for the excavator for messaged us, but it ain't too bad. He doesn't want the ditch witch back. He saw we have this one, and he thinks he wants this one instead of the red one. So we're going to go bring this one there so he can compare them both. He can choose because honestly, we're happy with the ditch witch. So we're going to make him happy. We're going to deliver this one to him, and whichever one he doesn't want, we're going to bring back. He keeps the other one. We need to go there anyways because we left the rear vibratory plow at his house. So this is a good opportunity to finish the deal, make him happy, get everything that he offered us for the trade. So let's go put this on the trailer. Work my way that way. Okay. So you guys just saw how the ditch witch starts in the cold. Let's take a look at this thing. Got my wet gloves. It's got 0.7 hours on it right now. Choke. Key. I hate doing that. All right, here we are loaded up at the gas station. Just getting some gas so we don't run out. We'll deliver him this one, see which one he wants. Yep. Oh, I hate unloading that thing and loading it. All right, so there we are. We got the red one back, the MX-15RX. We're fine with that. We're fine with that. Just we're still trying to sell it though, so hopefully someone buys it. We wanted to make the guy happy. Thank you for the trade. He's actually a subscriber and watcher, so thank you for that. But just wanted to say, look at these side by side. Mini excavator versus a Ditch Witch 5010. Obviously they serve a different function. One of them's digging, plowing, heavy duty, very hard to transport. The other one little. This trailer's actually too big for it. You're probably shaking because I'm freezing. My gloves are still wet from the first day. Our straps are frozen. Yeah, it's cold. But there we are. Compare Ditch Witch 5010 versus the Mini Excavator. I mean, obviously this thing is much smaller. And you get to the end of the excavator and boom, this thing's still going. Still going. All right. So what we also did here today was we picked up the rear vibratory plow. That thing was not fun to pick up. It was very heavy. Thankfully, he used his tractor and helped us. So once again, thank you again. All right, we're going to keep the Ditch Witch. So you're going to see more videos about the Ditch Witch. Hopefully a little more in this video too, because it's nasty today. All right, here we are, day 2 with the Ditch Witch excavator. I've only started it one day so far, ran it for maybe 15 minutes, parked it. We're gonna see if it'll start again. Cold start, it's a cold day today. As you can see, let's see if it starts. Oh, something ain't happy. Let me check that battery again. We're gonna have to work on these battery terminals here. I was just able to just pull that off. Oh. So I'm just trying to shove the wire in there. Oh. So that's our problem, probably.
Yeah, hopefully.
Hopefully.
That's not that bad of a problem.
Yep, not at all. Let's try it again.
Yeah. Come on. Start. Yes. Yes. Sounds like the tractor almost. But at least it doesn't start popping.
What?
Yeah. I'm gonna stand back. Oh. Yeah. Can't tell if it's forward or reverse. Oh yeah.
Alright, we're either in third gear or reverse.
Oh yeah. We're in reverse. Weird and cool at the same time. Chinese, not yet. Man. I don't know what he's trying to do now. Oh. Like it's turning. Can't tell what he's trying to do now. Looks like he might go on that bucket there. Sounds nice. Oh, look at that. He's gonna try out that bucket. Ooh. Putting the stabilizers down. That's scary. Oh.
Oh yeah, makes you wonder what they ran into there. I'd hate to be on it when that happened.